Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to a brand new video where we are going to develop a fitness app from the scratch by using Flutter and Firebase. So do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get started. So before we move forward, if you have an amazing app idea but you don't have a time or skills to develop an app, don't worry, my team will develop the app for you. So you can search for my startup name, which is an app crafting. At app crafting, we transform ideas into powerful, beautiful mobile experience. Whether you are a startup or a business ready to scale, we design, build, and launch your app fast, professional, and ready for the world. You can just fill out the contact form and get a quote. Just fill out your name, your last name, and your email and your requirements as well. And after submitting this form, my team will reach you out to develop your app for both Play Store and App Store. So before we move to the code, let me show you how our fitness app will look like by the end of this series and what really you are going to learn by following this awesome fitness series. Right now, here you can see that this is the landing or onboarding page, from where you can see that there is the image that we have added and the headline of this onboarding page, which is like start from today, and we have just add some engaging text like fitness is mirror to look at ourselves from within. So this is just a text, or you can say a title, that we have just added with some headline like start from today, because fitness is very necessary and we need to start from today. Now I'll click to this get started button, and here you can see that we have simply land to the login page. Now I'll move to the sign up page where I'll just sign up with my one of my ID. So yes, we are going to use the email authentication by using the Firebase, and you are also going to learn how we are going to use email authentication by using Flutter and Firebase. So I'm going to write my name, which is like Shivam Gupta, and then my email ID, which will be a random email ID, then a password. Then we'll click to this create account button, and you can see that we have simply registered successfully and land to the home page. And this is the home page of our fitness app, from where at the top you can see that it has written hi with a username which is like Shivam Gupta, and a text which is like let's check your activity, yeah, with a user image. And here you can see that it simply shows like how many workouts that we have completed, how many workouts are in progress, and how much time we have spent to do that respective workout. And just below this you can see a discover new workout section, from where we can see a different category of the exercise that the user can simply perform and can follow them, right? So there are cardio, arm, stretching. So these are the categories that we have shown in our app. So here you can also see a top workout section, and when I click to this stretching, we'll just move to the stretching page where you can see all the exercise related to the stretching like calf stretch, cat cow stretch, shoulder stretch, chest stretch, hamstring stretch. It has written like how much sets that you need to perform with a number of repetitions and how much time you need to give to do a respective stretching exercise. Yeah. Now let's move back, and I will just show you that how we are going to update all these things like completed workouts, in progress, and how much time spent through that workout. Right now here I'll click to this, and we'll just move to the workout section, and here you can see that this is the image just has been shown like how we need to perform this exercise. And here you can see that it has written some detail about the respective exercise with a workout timer, and when I'll simply start the timer, the time will start and it will simply say that you need to do this much time, and it shows a number of sets that we have completed with a number of repetition, and as soon as the repetition reaches to 10, it counts as a set 1. So I click to this, and you can see that how the workout timer has been started with a repetition count. Yeah, I can simply play and pause this workout timer, and we'll just move back, and you can see that in progress have been changed from 0 to 1 because we have just started one exercise timer, right? So the workout that are in the progress are 1 now. Yeah, so I'll just move back and we'll just increase the repetition, and you can see that once it reaches to 10 it counts as an set 1. Okay, and then we need to simply increase these repetitions and we can just move the set to 2. Yeah, so this is what you can see, and let's move back again to the home page and we'll see that how or what all data has been updated in the home page. So you can see that it simply shows that the number of workout that have been finished is 1, and how much time I have spent is like 10 minutes, and the progress of workouts that is in action is 1, right? So here this is the profile page, and you can simply click to this logout and delete account button and we can just move back to the login page. So this is just an awesome app that we are going to create from the scratch, and you will get to know how we can just use the Firebase as a backend and can develop this awesome app, right? Now one more thing I want to tell you, that if you want to get the source code for this app, I'll provide you the link in the description box. You can show your support by buying that source code, and I kept the amount so minimal so that each and everyone can get a source code and can show your support, because your support is very necessary for me to keep going, right? So now let's get started with a code, and we are going to develop this awesome fitness app from the scratch, right? So this is going to be one of the interesting series that I'm going to bring on this channel. So if you haven't followed the other series that I've already developed on this channel, I will suggest you to please follow that series so that you can get to know more about the Flutter, right? Now I have already developed a 25 plus variety of apps in my channel. So you can just follow a complete playlist. I will provide you the link in the description box. You can get it from there, right? Now here in our awesome fitness app series, I'm going to clear some of the points before we start to this awesome series, right? So our first point is that you will say that, Shivam, what backend we are going to use? So the backend that we are going to use to develop this app will be a Firebase. Yeah, now you will say that Firebase storage has some limitations. It's not completely free, and we are going to use a Firebase storage. So how we are going to manage all the things? So yes, you are right. Firebase storage is not free for now, as the Firebase needs some upgrade to access a Firebase storage feature, right? But we are not going to use a Firebase storage feature in this complete fitness app series, as I've already developed a mini series without using a Firebase storage, and it's completely we have used a free version of an Firebase, and the same thing we are going to do on this series. Yeah, I think so that's one question in your mind which is get cleared out. Yeah, now we'll move to the second point, right? Now you will say that, Shivam, what state management you are going to use? So the state management that I'm going to use on this project will be not any complex state management. I'm not going to use any complex state management like provider and all, because I don't want to I don't want to complicate the codes too much, that it will simply become very headache for the developers who are beginners to learn and catch the code. So I'm going to use a state management which will be inherited widget in class, right? Now this is the second point. Now the third point will be about a responsiveness. Yes, the responsiveness plays a main role when you are developing an app. Yeah, so responsiveness, we are going to think about a responsiveness and how responsive we can develop an app. So these are the 3 points that I've just cleared out before starting this series, so that there will be no any questions regarding this, right? Now let's move and develop this awesome fitness app from the scratch. Now here in the images folder, you can see that I've added some of the images. Now to call this image, we'll move to the pub.ml file, and in the pub.ml file, I just need to call our images folder name. Yeah, so I just need to call our images folder name, something like this, and we just need to run this. Yeah, now we can use all the image that have been stored in our images folder, right? Now here I'm going to move to the leaf folder. I'm going to create a new folder name which will be a pages, and inside this pages folder I'm going to create a new file name which will be like an home.dart. Yeah, so once we do this, now here I'm going to first import the package by using material.dart. So I'll write material.dart, and we'll write a stateful widget name, or you can say a page name. We'll just write a page name which will be like home. Yeah, now let's move, and here I just need to first pass a scaffold, body, container, child and a column. Yeah, so this is what we need to pass, child and a column, column children. Right now here I need to first at the top right I need to show the hi and the username, right? And then we are going to use like let's check your activity and their user image. So this is what I want to show at the top. So for that I need to use a row widget, right? So here I just pass a row, and in the row I just need to pass a text widget. Let's pass row and then a column widget, and in the column widget we'll write children, we'll use a text widget, and in the text widget I'm going to pass like hi and we'll write a gene. Yeah, so this is what we have passed. Now you will see that when we'll pass a text widget, we usually need to pass a styling to that respective text widget. Now to pass a styling I need a font weight and a font size, color, and yeah, so these are the three things we need to pass each time when we are passing a text widget, right? Now the use of state management will be like here I'll move to the leaf folder and will create a new folder name which will be like not a pages, we have already written that. So I'll write a widget support. Yeah, so I'll write widget support, or we can just write services. Yeah, so I'll write services. This is a folder name, and we are going to just create a file name which will be like a support widget dot. And here I'm going to create a class name which will be like app widget, and in this class I'm going to write all the functions. Now I'm going to show the use of this awesome state management. As I've told you that when we need to pass a styling to the respective text widget, we need to write nearly 3 to 4 lines. But now I'm going to use a app widget class, and I'll show you how we can pass a styling in a single line. Right now here I just need to first pass a static. We'll use a text style because I need to pass a text style, right? So I'll just pass a text style, and in the text style I need to pass a function name. So what function name should I keep? So I'll just pass a headline text style, headline text style. Yeah, this is the function name. I'll just pass this as well, and we'll just return, and in the return I'll pass like style, which will be a text style, and here I need to pass like first color. So we'll write color, and we'll just keep the color dot black, colors dot, we need to call this first. So I'll call this, I'll write colors dot black. Then I need to pass a font size. Now in the font size you will notice that each text widget doesn't have a same size, right? So that's a common thing, like each text widget you pass on this app won't have a same size. So to manage the size I just need to pass a double, and in the double I just write a size, and in the font size I'll pass a size like this, and we'll keep a font weight and we'll pass a font weight dot bold. Yeah, so this is what the headline text style function I have created. Right now I need to just call this function. So for that I just need to first pass a style. Let me save first all the file. So let me save all the file first, and then we'll move over here. And once we do this I need to call our app widget class dot headline text style, and we'll just pass a font size up to 20.0. Now let me call the home page so that I can show you what all code I'm writing. Yeah, so let me call the home page something like this. We'll just move, and now we can also remove a debug check mode banner. Yeah, so I'll just mark this, right, debug show check mode banner. We don't need this, so we'll pass false. Yeah, so now I've done this thing. We'll close this. So here you can see the text, but I need this in much bigger size, so I'll just pass 23. So here now we'll just wrap up this container with a material widget, and we'll just pass material, and we'll just pass the elevation. We'll keep the elevation 2.0. Yeah, so this is what we have passed, and now I'm going to copy this border radius dot circular from here, and we'll paste it something over here. Right now this is what you can see, like we have just shown like how much workouts that has been completed. Right now here after this I need to show like in the row widget I just move, and we'll just move to the column widget. We'll just pass children. In the children I'll just pass container will pass a width. Let's leave a width because I don't want to pass a fixed width to this container, because as I've told you that the responsiveness is one of the important thing when you are developing the app. So here I'll just remove that fixed width. Now here in the text widget I'll just write in progress, like how much workouts are in progress. So I'll write progress, Now here I need to add the emoji as well. I don't have any respective like emoji to be add on over here, so we'll just keep it something like this. Now I need to just copy this complete styling thing, so I'll copy the complete styling and we'll just paste it something over here. Yeah, so in progress. Now here I need to just pass a decoration, a box decoration color, and we'll just pass colors dot white, something like this. Now once we have passed this, now here I need to just pass a, we have already passed, no, we have passed a child. So here I need to just wrap up. I've just used the column which is outside this, but I don't need something over here, so I'll just remove it from here. Okay, something like this. Now here I just need to wrap up with a column widget, and in the column widget I'll just need to pass a row children, and here I need to use a text widget, and in the text widget I'll just pass the random number for now, so I'll keep it 2, and then I need to just pass like a styling, and in the styling I'll pass app widget class dot, and we'll keep a headline text style which will be like 20.0, which will be enough, right? So let's keep it 24. Okay, 2 workouts. So I need to just copy this text widget bash as well. So here it is, and we'll just paste it something like this. Okay, and here I just need to pass workouts. Size box with 10.0, yeah, something like this. So this is what we have just passed the number. In progress, 2 workouts, and this is the emoji that I've added, but this is the emoji that I've found in that website, so I can't find any other emoji to show in progress thing. So here I just need to do one thing, like here we can use a size box with, we'll just pass 10.0. okay, I got it, why I used a column widget, sorry. Yeah, so I'll just use the column widget back again, and here I need to first it's white, we'll just pass the padding, or we can keep the padding as insert dot all, let's pass 10, which will be enough, or let's pass 20 as well. Let's see how the 20 works. It's like this, yeah. So with 10 will be too less, let's keep it 20. Okay, we'll see this. So I'll need to pass border radius dot circular, we'll just keep it 20, yeah. Okay, now here I need to wrap up with a material widget back again, and here I just need to pass the elevation 2.0, which will be enough. Now I need to copy this border radius from here, we'll just paste it something over here, yeah. So this is what I have done. Now the elevation, I can increase the elevation, let's keep it 10, you can keep it 10, or you can keep it up to 5 or 6 as well, it's up to your choice, like how you want to show, yeah. So let's keep it 6, I guess, it will just much more in the elevated form. And then once we do this, I need to just show the time spent in that workout. So I need to copy this material widget back again, and we'll directly paste it something over here. We'll just use a size box, and we'll use the height, let's pass 10.0, which will be enough, I guess. So this is what I have done. Now in progress, now here I need to just show the time. So this is stopwatch, I guess this will be much correct to be used. So I'll just pass it over here, and we'll just pass a time spent. So I'll write time spent, yeah, spent, and we'll just write the random number. I'll just write 62, and we'll just write a minutes. So something like that, write minutes, something like that, yeah. So 62 minutes a time spent. We'll just keep it 20, I guess, which will be okay, and we'll just keep it 20 here as well. Let's pass 20, yeah, it's okay. Now this is what I have done. Now here I'm thinking that what we can do more is that I am thinking that okay, everything is aligned perfectly, but it's not looking like what I really need, yeah. So let's change the elevation. Okay, 6.0, which will be enough. I just need to center this, yeah, so that will look good, I guess. So I'll write main axis alignment dot center, yeah. So it's okay. like finished workouts, in progress, time spent. Yeah, now here once we pass this, now just bottom I need to pass a discover new workout section. So I just need to first, in the outside this row widget, I'll just pass a text widget, and in the text widget I need to pass the text which will be like a discover new workouts, and in the styling I need to pass app widget class dot, and will pass headline text style, and which will be like 20.0, something like this. Yeah, I need to pass the size box, let's keep the height 10.0, which will be enough. Yeah, so this is what we have passed, like discover new workouts. And here I'm going to just create a list view. Now you will say that Shivam, you are just coding all the things in a hard code, like you do not creating any class or something. Now as I've told you that I'm not going to just develop the UI or something. As I've told you that we are going to connect a Firebase, and from the Firebase we are going to get all the data, right? Now here I've just wrote a list view, and for now I'm just going to like create a UI or containers for just to show in the UI purpose, like how it will look when the user will see like a discover new workout section. But once we call all the thing from the server, then we are going to use a stream builder thing. If you know that stream builder, then it's really good. If you have watched my old videos, then you know that how to use a stream builder in the list view, right? If not, then we'll show you later. Yeah, now here I just need to first create a container. Now in this container I need to first pass like a decoration, a box decoration, and I need to first get a color code. So that is a random color code, not a random color code, that's a unique color code that I don't remind actually. So I need to see that color code and we'll get back in future. So now let's move, and here I just got the color code, so which is like FCB74F. yeah, so this is the color code. Now this is the color that I'm going to use to show the container. Now here once we do this, now I just need to pass a child here. So I just need to pass a child, row, children, and inside the children I need to first pass a column widget, and we'll use a children again, and we'll use a text widget, and in the text widget I just need to pass the text. So it's a cardio like exercise, so I need to pass cardio, style, app widget class. I don't think so we have created any widget or function that shows a white color, so I need to copy this function. We'll directly paste it something over here, and we just need to pass like white bold text style. Yeah, so I'll just need to pass white bold text style. We'll just pass the color, which will be like colors.white. Yeah, now this is what we have passed. We'll just save the file first, and here I just need to pass the app widget class dot white bold text style. We'll just pass 20.0. yeah, so this is what we have done. I think so you can't see that because there is some bug. What's the bug is? No, there is nothing, any bug over here. White bold text style. I hope the function works. Okay, all the things is perfect. Just hot restart the app. Okay, yeah, so we have used a list view over here, so that's why you can see this problem. Now what's really this problem is, let me explain you. So list view is something like it acts as a good children. Now what I'm saying this, so like list view, when you're passing a list view, and if you don't tell a list view to use that much space, he will just show that it will just show the thing something like this. It will just overlap all the widgets like this. Yeah, so for that I just need to tell a list view that I need to, like, you need to use that much space, and according to that much space the list will use that much space. Yeah, so here I just need to wrap up the list view with a container widget, and then I need to first pass an id, and we'll just say that let's use 300. So you can see that it's going to use only that much space. So now you can see that I've just passed the text, which is the cardio. Let's increase the font size up to 30, or let's keep it up to 28, which will be okay. Now once we do this, now at the bottom I'm going to just use a text widget here back again, and in the text widget I'm going to use the, like, how much exercise this specific cardio category has, right? So for that I just need to pass like a exercise, spelling is wrong, so I'll write exercises, like 10 exercises are there, and I just need to pass the styling. There is no any app widget class that have this, so I just need to pass color, and we'll just keep the color, which will be like colors.white. So I'll write colors.white, something like this, and now you can see this. I need to just pass a font size which will be 20.0, sorry, 20.0, which will be enough, and we'll keep a font weight. Okay, font weight, we'll keep a font weight dot w 500, yeah, something like this. Now here you can see this, but I need to pass another bracket as well, so it's okay. Now we need to use cross axis alignment dot start, something like this, yeah. So this is what we have done, and we just need to pass the time as well, like how much time it will take to do this respective cardio category, yeah. And we'll just pass like it will take 50 minutes, just take 15 minutes, yeah. So this is what we have done. I think the font size is too much, right? Or if you want, you can decrease it. Let's pass 18 and 18. Now you can see that it is like list view will work in a vertical direction, so I just need to pass like a scroll direction axis dot horizontal, and we'll just say that the list view that the user need to just scroll in a horizontal direction, yeah. So this is what now it's going to work. So we have just passed some height. Let's decrease the height. I don't need this much, so I'll keep it 150. Now here I need to pass a width as well, but rather than passing the width like this, I am going to do one thing. Like here in the row widget, I need to use image dot asset, and we'll just write images fit one dot, I guess it's PNG or JPG. Let me see, it's PNG, right? So I just need to write fit one dot PNG. Okay, so here you can see that this is the image. I need this on the center. Okay, so for that I will cross is okay. We'll just pass main axis alignment dot center, yeah. So it's on the center. Now we need to just pass the size box. We'll just pass the size box, sized box. We'll just keep the height 20.0, which will be enough, yeah. Now this is what I have done. Now here I need to pass some spacing because it doesn't look good, I know that. So here I'll just pass padding edge inset dot only. From the left, let's pass 20.0, I guess. Okay, it's okay enough, I guess, yeah. And from the right, let's pass 20.0, yeah. So something like this, yeah. I need to just provide the border radius as well, so I need to just pass border radius. We'll pass the border radius dot circular, and we'll pass like 20, yeah, something like this, yeah. So this is what you can see, that this is a cardio exercise that have been shown over here. If you want, you can pass the elevation as well, just so that it will look good. Material elevation, you can keep it up to 2.0, and you can pass the border radius directly. So I need to copy this border radius and we directly paste it something over here, yeah. So this is what you can see. We have passed the elevation 3.0, which will be enough, yeah. So discover new workouts, and here I need to show another workout category, so I need to copy this. We'll just paste, and here I just need to pass size box. We'll use size box with 10.0, which will be enough, I guess. So I'll write 10.0. okay, it is not enough, we'll pass 20. Now here I need to get another color codes, which will pass to the respective container, yeah. So here I just need to pass another color code, which will be like 5794949E, yeah. So this is the color code that we have passed. Now this is the container you can see over here. I just need to change it to the arm exercise, or we can keep it arm as well, yeah. Arm is okay, yeah. And it's just in category, and here I'll just say that there are total almost 6 exercises. Total time will be like 100 minutes, okay. And here I just need to change the image to fit 2 dot this, yeah. So this is what you can see. It's just like so this is the first container, this is the second one. I can manage the padding from the right. Let's remove this, yeah, it's enough, yeah. So this is what you can see, cardio and arm. Now I just need a third one, so I need to copy this back again. We'll just paste it something over here, okay. Now once we do this, I just need to pass fit3.png, yeah. Okay, so this is what, and this is a stretching, so I'll write stretching, I hope stretching spelling is correct. Yeah, and the color I will pass this color, so I'll copy this color and will directly paste it something over here. Yeah, so this is what we have done. Now stretching, and I'll also change the count as well. Let's pass 10 and winners will be like 30. Yeah, so this is what we have done. Now there is something that we need to also manage. What it will be, let me show you. So here I need to just pass the margin as in set dot only. From the bottom we can pass 10.0. It's not working. Okay, let's see padding work over here. Okay, I guess the thing is that I'm trying that. You can see that the elevation is working over here, but it's going to stuck from the bottom, so it doesn't look like I don't really want that the thing to be shown something like that. So I need to pass margin as in set only from the bottom 20.0. okay, it's good. I guess we can keep it 10 rather than 20. 20 will be too much. Yeah, and we need to just pass the same condition to all the things. So let margin as in set dot only from the bottom 10.0, and we'll pass back over here container margin as in set dot only from the bottom 10.0. yeah, so this is what you can see, stretching and cardio and arm exercise. So this is what I have done. Now you can see that by passing like margin from the right position, it's going to cut out from here. But if you are thinking that doesn't look good, so I'll just manage like this as well. There's nothing need to worry. And here I'll just need to pass like, okay, container, we need to pass margin as in set dot only from the right 20.0. yeah, so it's okay. So you can see that how it's working, and we can just pass like cardio, arm, and yeah. So once we do this, now just bottom or just below this, discover new workout. Let's pass the spacing much more, we need that. So let's pass 30 over here. Yeah, so I'm going to just copy this complete text widget, and as I've told you that just below this discover new workout section, I'm going to create another section where I'm going to just show like what all top workouts that the user can practice, right? So here I'll just write something like this, like top workouts. Yeah, so I'll write top workouts, something like this. Now here you can see that this is the text. Now I need to just provide the size box, so I'll use the size box and we'll just pass 20, something like this. Yeah, so top workouts. Now here I need to just show the top workouts. So for that I'm going to create a container and we'll just pass a decoration, a box decoration. We'll pass a color which will be like a color, and we'll just pass colors dot white, something like this. Now here I just need to pass a width, and in the width I just need to pass media query, and we'll write media query dot of context. We'll write dot of context dot size dot width, something like this. Yeah, so once we do this, now I need to just pass a child, row, children, and then I need to just pass like a column, and in the column I'll write children. And now I'm going to use a text widget, and in the text widget I need to just pass the text like which type of workout it is, right? So here I'm going to show the first workout, which will be like this workout, which will be like squat, then a push-up, right? So I need to just write a squat over here, and we'll write a squats, and we'll just write style, and here I need to just pass an app widget class. We'll write app widget class dot, and we'll write medium text style. I think so that will be enough, and we'll pass 20.0. So here you can see that this is the text that we have shown. We'll just pass 18, something like this. Now once we do this, now just below I need to show like how much set they need to do and how much repetition they need to do. Yeah, so I'll just write 2 sets, and we'll just pass the styling by using app widget class dot, and I need something like here I just need to pass like a color on the different like not color, I text on a different color. So I just need to pass color, and we'll just pass colors dot black, something like this. And we just need to pass the font size, and we'll just pass 20.0, or we can directly pass 18.0 as well. And we'll just pass font weight, and we'll keep the font weight dot bold, something like this. Yeah, now I just need to give a different shade of a black color, so I can just pass like this, and rather than bold we can just pass W500, which will be enough, right? So I'll just need to pass W500. So here you can see this, and I need to just aligned all the things to the left side, so I'll use a cross axis alignment dot start. Now here I need to use a padding edge insert dot all and will just pass up to 10. So this is what we have done. Now here I need to pass the margin edge insert dot only. From the right, let's pass 20.0, which will be enough, right? Now here I've just wrote squats. I think so we can just write dot only, and from the left let's pass like 30.0, which will be enough, and from the top we can just pass 20.0. I need 20 will be too much, let's keep it 10, and here I need to increase the font size, let's keep it up to 24. Yeah, so this is what 24 will be too much, let's keep it 22. So 2 sets, I need to copy this text, switch it back again, and once we do this I just need to paste it something over here, and we need to show that how much repetitions that they need to perform. So here I'll just write 10 and we'll write 10 repetition. Let me check the repetition spelling first. Yeah, so here you can see that I just need to pass the text, which will be like a 10 repetition, and I'll just pass this, and here you can see this I need to also pass the spacing from the bottom, so I just need to pass the padding and will just increase the padding from the bottom, which will be and here I just need to pass like over here, not inside this bottom, 5.0, which will be enough. Yeah, or 8.0, which will be enough. Yeah, so once we do this, now here I need to use a size box height 5.0, which will be enough, right? So I need to just pass 5.0, and here I need to copy this directly and will paste it something over here, and will just pass 3. So this is what we have done. Now in the row I need to just use the image, and in the image I'll use image.asset, and we'll need to call our images folder name and the image file name that I need to use. So I'll need to just write a squat.png. yeah, so this is the image. I need to just decrease down the height, let's pass 100, and we'll just pass a width up to 100. Yeah, so this is what you have done. Now we just need to pass a main axis alignment dot space between, so that there will be a maximum space. Yeah, so this is what we can do. Now I guess there is much space that have been still left, so for that I just need to do here, we'll just pass like 30, and from the right left we can also pass like 30. Yeah, so something like this. Okay, all the things are correct, I guess. Now here, okay, and just keep it 20. Okay, from the left I guess it's okay. Now here we can do one thing, rather than space between, I am thinking that let's pass the size box width, and we'll just pass a width 50.0, which will be enough. Yeah, so this is what we can do, and from the right now I can pass some more margin, let's pass up to 50. Okay, so this is what we have done. Now squats and 10 repetitions text we have shown. Now here I need to pass a border radius, so for the border radius I'll just move something over here, and we'll just pass the border radius dot circular, and we'll just pass a 10, something like this. Now here I need to wrap up this container with a material widget, and we'll just pass a material widget, and we'll just pass the elevation 3.0, which will be enough, right? Now I need to just copy this complete border radius from here, and we'll directly paste it something over here, and here I need to just wrap up with a container again, and I need to cut out the margin, we'll paste it something over here. So this is what you can see, and we can show our first exercise something like this. Yeah, thinking that let's do one thing, we'll wrap up with a row back again, and here I'm going to just cut out this complete text widget from here, and we'll just remove from here, and we'll just paste it something over here. Yeah, now I guess it will be much okay to be shown like this. We'll use a size box, or we can just pass this as well. Yeah, 10 repetition, and here once we do this, I am going to just create one container, and in the container I'll just pass a width, and in the width I'll just pass 100, and in the 100 I'll just need to pass decoration, a box decoration color, and we'll just pass colors dot blue, something like this. Now once we do this, now here I need to just pass a child row and inside the row I need to pass children, and we'll use a icon which will be like icons dot clock alarm. I guess alarm, the icon will be alarm. Okay, so this is what I have done. Now I just need a different shade of a blue color, not exact blue color, so I'll just manage something like this. Okay, I guess it's okay. Yeah, use a size box. Width, sorry, not width, I need to just pass height 5.0, which will be enough, I guess, to be shown over here. Yeah, so this is what we have done. We can just pass the color, which will be like colors dot white, and white will be not okay. Black was also cool, I guess. Yeah, we can pass black. We'll increase our font size. Will just pass the size 30.0, which will be enough. Okay, and we need to copy this size box. Okay, I guess this much is done, and then I need to show the how much time it will going to take. Then I need to just pass the text, and in the text I need to pass the text which will be like up to it will take like 10 minutes, so I'll just pass 10 like this. I'll just pass the styling, text style, colors dot black is a default color. If you don't want to pass the color, nothing worry about that. I'll just pass 18.0. I am passing like this. Okay, so here I'll just cut out it from here. We'll just paste it something. Oh, okay, well over here. Yeah, so something like this. Now here we do this, and we'll just pass font weight, and we'll keep the font weight dot bold. Yeah, so this is what we have done. Yeah, so I've just changed the color, and I think so this color looks really great. And now I just need to pass a size box. We'll just pass a width 5.0, which will be enough. Yeah, so this is what we have done. Now I just need to pass a padding, and padding as insert dot all, and we'll just pass up to 5, something like this. Now I need to just pass the border radius here as well, so I need to just pass border radius circular, and we'll just pass 10, something like this. Yeah, so this is what you can see, and that it will just suggest how much time it's going to take to do a squats. Now once we do this, now let's copy our another exercise. So I'm going to copy this thing that we have written, I mean the container, and we'll just copy and we'll paste it something over here. So you can see that there is an overflow error, so you can just wrap up the container with a single child scroll view, so that you can simply scroll this complete screen. Yeah, so this is what we have done. Now here I need to show our second exercise, which is like I think so push up, right? So write push up. Okay, and here I just need to show push ups. Okay, push ups. We need to do like I think so 3 set will be enough. I don't know, I'm just keeping the random number over here, and we just need to pass 20 repetitions. Time it going to take like 20 minutes. We need to give a 20 minutes to do this. Now this was the second workout. Now we need to add another one, so I need to copy this back again, and here I need to just copy. We'll just paste it something over here, and this is what we have done. We have just pasted our third exercise, which is like curls, biceps curls. Okay, and we just need to pass like text. I just need to increase this font size. I guess it will be much. Okay, or we can keep it 20 and 20 as well. Yeah, 20. We can just use a fit box, fit dot cover. Yeah, curls. Yeah, so this is what you can see. We can use fit box fit here as well. If you just want to maintain the image size, you can just write fit box fit dot cover, and we need to just copy this. We'll directly paste it something over here, fit box fit dot cover. Yeah, cover will not look good, so let's leave it over here, something like this. Yeah, so you can see that this is what we have passed, and then I need to just write biceps curls. So I need to write biceps curls. I hope it's the spelling is correct. Yeah, okay, So spelling is correct, biceps curls. And here I just need to pass, like we need to do like 3 sets. Okay, we just pass like one set, 10 repetition. Time will be like around 5 minutes. So let's 5 minutes, yeah, something like this. Yeah, so we have done this. I need to just pass the spacing from the bottom. So I'll use a size box, height 50.0, which will be enough. Yeah, so this is what we have done, and we have just made the complete home page of this awesome fitness app. Yeah, now here I need to just create a bottom navigation bar, so that this is the home page. Now I need to create a 2 more pages, right? So let's move and create that bottom navigation bar. So here you can see that I've just added a curved bottom navigation bar over here, and we have just made a complete home page for our fitness app. Now as I've told you that I have taught a curved navigation bar many times before in my series. So if you don't know about a curved navigation bar, you can just follow some of the series, or I will provide you the complete source code in the description box. You can get a source code from there, right? Now here in the perspec.ml file, you can see that this is a curved navigation bar package that I've added, and without this package you can't use a curved navigation bar function. Yeah, so with this package you can use a curved navigation bar function, right? Now here I want to tell you all simple things that about a source code. Now you will say that Shivam, why you don't keep a source code free? Now the reason behind that, I am giving my must time to develop the app, because you know that to develop app it's take lots of time to develop app, like nearly 7 to 8 hours. Then we need to edit and all. So I'm giving my time, like investing my time over here. I need also some support from your side also to like keep going on this channel. So I'm just keeping the source code amount so minimal, so that each and everyone who watch this video can simply get a source code. So you can simply show your support by getting that source code, right? I'm not forcing you all, but you can just simply support me and my channel by getting a source code. Yeah. Now let's move with this app. So now let's move, and now I'm going to simply connect this app with a Firebase, right? So now I'm going to just show you how we are going to connect a Firebase for both iOS and Android, right? Now we'll move to the Firebase, and we need to just provide the project name. So I just need to write a fitness app, something like this, and we'll click on continue. Now continue again, continue, and we can select the default account for Firebase, and we'll click on create project. So as you can see that Firebase is preparing our project. So wait for a few seconds until it is done, right? And once it is done, click on continue, and we'll land to the Firebase console. Now here I'm going to simply connect the iOS and Android and web app. Yeah, not an web app, but I'll show you how we are going to connect the iOS and Android. So I'll switch to the iOS first, and we need an Apple bundle ID. So to get this Apple bundle ID, we need to move to the Xcode. So I'll just open the Xcode from here, and here it is, and we'll move to the runner, signing and capabilities. Now I need to copy this bundle identifier, and we'll just paste it something like this. Now click on register app, and it will just take a few seconds. Now we need to download the Google service-info.plist file from here, and we need to just delete the older file if we have, and we'll just delete this, and we'll just rename this to Google service-info.plist file. Yeah, now we'll click to this, we'll paste to this below the info, click on finish. Now click on next, continue to the console. So here you can see that we have successfully connected the iOS. Now we'll move to the Android. Now for the Android, we need an Android package name. So we'll close this Xcode. Now here we'll move to the Android app build.gradle.kts, and we need to copy this application ID from here, and we directly paste it something over here. Now click on register app, and now here I need to download this file. So we'll wait for that file. Yeah, so this is the file that we need to download, which is like google-services.json. Yeah, so I need to just download this file from here, and again if you have any older file with a same name, just remove that first and rename that file again. So I just need to rename this file, and we'll just rename the file to something like this. Yeah, now again I am going to just paste it in Android app folder, and once we have done, we are going to close this. Now we'll close this back again, and we'll click on next, Now here you can see that this is the plugin, so I need to copy this plugin and we'll move to the setting gradle.kts, and inside the plugin section we are going to just paste this plugin, right? Now here once we do this, now we need to copy this com Google GMS services plugin and we need to move to the build gradle.kts and we need to just paste it something over here. Yeah. Now let's save all the file first. Now we'll save all the file. Now click on next, continue to the console. So here you can see that we have successfully connected the iOS and Android. Now here we need to enable the authentication that we are going to use. So as you know that we have already made a sign up page on this app, so we are going to enable a email authentication, right? Now we'll move to the email and password, we'll click to this enable, click on save. So it is done and you can see that the email and password is now has been enabled, right? Now we'll move back and here we'll move to the Firestore database, and as I'm also going to show you how we are going to upload a data to the cloud Firestore. So like once the user sign up by using an email authentication, we are going to upload that data to the cloud Firestore. Yeah, so that's why I'm going to enable a cloud Firestore right now. So we'll click to the next and create button, and you can see that cloud Firestore will take some time to set up some security rules, so we'll wait for that. Yeah, so here it's done. We'll move to the rules section and we'll just change the false to true. Please do not forget to change these rules from false to true, otherwise it will simply create a problem to upload a data to the cloud Firestore, right? Now we'll move to the okay, so changes have been published. Now we'll just move to the data, and now our Firestore database is ready to upload our data to the cloud Firestore. But here we need as necessary packages so that we can successfully upload our data from our Flutter app. So to get that packages, we need to move to the Pub.dev website. Yeah, so I just need to move to the Pub.dev, something like this, and here I need to search our first package name, which is like a Firebase core. Now I'm also going to tell you that the use of the specific packages. So Firebase core package help us to simply get a core functionality of an Firebase. Yeah, so I'll move to the perspec.ml file, and inside the dependencies I'm going to just paste this file. Now once we do this, now we need our second package name, which is like Firebase auth. As the name says auth, so you know that authentication, so we are going to use that authentication by using this package. So we are going to just paste it, the package over here. Now once we do this, now here I need a cloud Firestore as the package name. Again, the cloud Firestore help us to upload a data to the Firestore database. So again we need to copy this package, we'll just paste it something over here. Now once we do this, we need a package name which is like a shared preference. Now I will say that Shivam, why we need this shared preference package and what is this package all about? Yeah, so let me explain you that. So shared preference is something, so for example we are going to store some data locally. Now you will say that Shivam, why we are already connected a Firebase, so why we are going to use a why we are going to store a data locally? So that's a good question. So for example, in the server we are going to store a big data like all the details about exercise, workouts, so that all data will be uploaded to the cloud Firestore. Now we need to store some of the data locally, so that will be data of an user, like his name, his specific ID, his email. So these are the 3-4 things that usually use in the app again and again. Now when we are using this small things again and again, I don't want to call these small things again from the server, so I'm going to store that locally. As you know that just to store a name, it will just take a minimum byte of space, so it's take a very less space, so we use a shared preference to store a data locally. So that's a use of a shared preference. I hope it's clear. But if you don't, we are going to use a shared preference, and I'll show you how we can successfully store a data locally. No worries about that. Yeah, now once we do this, we are going to use a random string. Now what this random string is, as I told you that we are going to provide the unique ID to the each user who are going to sign up in the app, so that we can track their all the status or all the activities that they are going to do in the app. So we need to provide a random string to the each user. So I'm going to just copy this package and will directly paste it something over here. So once we do this, now here we need to move to the main.dart, and here I need to just write async widgets flutter binding dot ensure initialized. Yeah, now I just need to pass await Firebase, and we'll write Firebase dot initialize app, something like this. Yeah, so once we do this, now our Flutter app is completely connected with a Firebase, and now we can use a core functionality of an Firebase, right? Now here as you know that we have just added some of the packages right now. So if you are thinking that the cloud hot reload or a hot restart will work over here, it's not going to work. You just need to close this app completely and rerun this app again. So that will simply help you to get all the packages that we have just pasted in our pub.xml file. So that's a main thing that I want to tell you. So here I'm going to just close this app and I'm going to relaunch this app again. Yeah, so I'll just need to relaunch this app and will take just some time to relaunch this app, and we'll just wait for that. Yeah, and we are facing some error. It simply says that a cloud Firestore need a higher version of an iOS. So if you are using a Mac, you need to move to the pod file, and here you just need to pass a version, and we'll just pass 15. I guess 15 will be enough, and let's test this and let's run this again. So we'll move, so we'll run this file again and we'll just wait for a few seconds successfully. And here you can see this. Now here let's move to the sign up page, and I have already added one function which is like a registration function. Though I've used the registration function many times before in my series, so I'm not going to tell you about each lines because I've already like developed a 28 plus apps in this channel. So I've told the registration function many times. So here I'm going to just give the overview like how the thing will work. So I'll switch to our sign up page, and here you can see that we can successfully, like, there is three strings like email, password and name. So there are the three text field. Also you can see that there is for name, email and the password. Now in the text editing controller, now let me explain about you the text editing controller. So the text editing controller is something like, for example, if I'll type the name over here like Shivam Gupta. Now here once I type the name, I need to get the respective text from this respective text field. Yeah, so now to handle the text from the respective text field, we need our text editing controller, so that we can like control all the text that the user going to enter the respective text field. So that's a main purpose of this respective text editing controller. Now I'll remove this global key because we don't need this. Now here you can see that this is a registration function I have written. Now here I'll show you, like, let me give you the quick recap of like what registration function is. So here you can see that we have just passed, like, if the password controller, we can just pass password controller dot text should not be is equals to space. That means all the three text fields should not be empty. Like if all the three text field is filled, then we are going to allow the user to sign up in that. If none of the, like, if any of the text field is empty, then we are not going to allow the user to sign up in that. So we are going to just check that if all the text field is filled or not. If it is filled, then we are going to just allow the user to simply like sign up in the app with their email and the password. Like, so now once they sign up, we are going to just upload a data to the cloud Firestore. Now how we are going to upload a data to the cloud Firestore? So that's the main thing. So let me show you. So here I'll just need to create a map, and in this map I'm going to just write a string dynamic. Now what is a map? So map is a combination of key and value pair. Now what is a key, what is a value? So here you can see that the key that we are going to pass will be in the form of string, then the value that we are going to pass will be in the form of dynamic. Now something that's simply indicated in double inverted comma, you know that going to act as a string, but something where we like dynamic is something where we can just pass anything, like a string, like a number, boolean character, integer, we can just pass anything. So that's why it's dynamic, right? So here you can see that we can just use a map, and in the map, as I've told you, the map is a combination of key and value pair. Now I just need to pass a map name, which is like user info map, something like this. And once we do this, now here I just need to pass a name. So I just need to write a name, and in the name I need to pass a name. So you can see that, as I've told you, that to get a text from the respective text field, we are going to use a controller. So I need to just write a name controller dot text, something like this. Now here I need to pass or get an email. So I'll just write email, something like this, email, and we'll just write email controller dot text. So it's mail controller dot text. Yeah, so we need to get that text from the email text field. Now once we do this, as I've told, that we are going to provide the unique ID to the each user so that we can track their details. So I just need to pass like string ID, and we are going to just provide a random alphanumeric 10, something like this. Yeah, now here I need to just pass the ID. So I need to write ID, and in the ID I just need to pass the ID, something like this. Yeah, so once we do this, here we have just created a map. Now we have just created a map. Now we need to upload this map to the cloud Firestore. How we'll do that? We are going to create some necessary function So for that, I'll move to the services folder and we're going to create a new file name which is like database.dart. Now here I'm going to just write a class, and in the class I'm going to pass a class name which is like database methods, and here I'm going to write all the necessary function that we are going to use. So I'm going to just write a future, and here I'm going to just write like a function name which will be like add user info. Yeah, user info. Now here I'm going to just pass a string dynamic with string id, and I need to pass a map, and map, in the map I just need to pass a string dynamic, and we just need to pass a map name which is like user info map, something like this. And once we do this, we just need to pass a sync await. We'll just write firebase firestore firebase firestore dot instance and dot collection. Now I just need to pass the collection name where I need to add this. I hope that you know the meaning of collection, documents, and of fields. Let me explain you again. So we'll move to the Cloud Firestore, and here you can see that we are going to see all the collections over here. I will show you how the document and field will look alike once we upload our data to the Cloud Firestore, right? So here I just need to first pass our collection name, which is like users collection. Now, as I told you that we are going to provide the unique ID, so I need to write doc ID dot set, and we'll use a set, and we'll pass the map name which is like user info map. So this is what we have done. Now I just need to call this function. Now first let's save all the file first. So let's save all the file, and we'll move to the sign up page, and here I just need to pass await database methods, which is our class name dot, and here I just need to pass add user info, and then I need to pass the ID. So I need to pass an ID, something like this. Yeah. So you can see that by this method, we are going to just upload data to the Cloud Firestore. Now the second thing I have taught you about that is that about a shared preference, like how we are going to use a shared preference. So here you can see that we have just created a class name which is like a shared preference helper, and we have just created a 3 different string. As I've told you that the first string we are going to store the user ID, which will be his unique ID. The second which will be his unique name, or not unique name, his name, and the third one will be our email ID. So we have just tried to pass this function name which will just help us to save their data, and to get that data we are going to just pass this function name. So these are all the things that we need to handle. Now here to save the data, I just need to pass, like once the data has been uploaded, I just need to pass await shared preference helper dot save user ID, and in this ID I just need to pass the ID, something like this. Now I just need to pass await shared preference back again dot save, and we are going to just save the user email. So I'm going to just pass his email. Now we just need to pass await, or we can just pass mail controller dot text also, mail controller dot text, and here I just need to pass a shared preference helper again. So let's shared preference helper dot save user name, and we just need to save his name. So I need to write name controller dot text, something like this. Yeah. So once we do this, here you can see that we have successfully saved all the data in the shared preference. Now once the day like user have registered successfully, we are going to show the green light. Now what's that green light? I mean the color of a snack bar on a green color which will have the text which is like register successfully. Yeah. So once we do this, now here we have wrote a station function. Now we need to pass a controller to the respective text field so that we can handle the text, right? So here you can see that this is a text field of regarding, okay, it's of full name. So for that I just need to pass controller, which is like a name controller. Then this is for the mail one, so I need to write mail controller, and the third one, which one is up for password controller, which is like password controller. So once we do this, now here I think so our sign up page is ready. Now let's test this case. So I'll simply hot restart the app. We'll click to this, we'll click on create now. I just need to enter my name, which is like Shivam Gupta, and I need to enter the random email ID, which is this @gmail.com, and the password. Now you can see that password is not in a dotted form because I need this on a dotted form so that it will look much more secure. So for that I'll just move, and here I just need to pass the off secure text to true so that it will just secure this text. So here you can see that this is what we have done. Now we'll click to this create account, and we'll wait how the function will work. Yeah. So you can see that we have successfully registered, and we have directly moved to the home page. Yeah. So this is how our sign up page is working brilliantly, as you can see, and we have just signed up in the app by using our email authentication. Now let's move back to the Firebase and let's see what all data has been uploaded to the cloud Firestore. Now I need to just simply refresh this page. Now here you are going to see the collection name, which is like a user's collection, right? So here you are going to see the user's collection, his specific doc ID. So this is a specific doc ID, or you can say user ID, that we have just provided to Shivam Gupta. Yeah. So this is his ID, and we are going to track all the activity of an Shivam by this ID. Yeah. So this is an collection. Here we are going to see all the documents, and these are the fields. I hope it's clear. We are going to see collection over here, and this collection has this document, and this document has these fields. Yeah. So this is what we have done. Now we are going to just switch the user to the bottom name. So I'm going to just write a bottom name, something like this. Yeah. Now here in the login page, I've created that same function. So this is the user login function where we are going to just allow the user to sign in with email and the password. And we are going to, so this is a try catch. I think so you know about a try catch. If not, let me explain you. So first I'm going to simply allow the user to sign in with email and password. If there will be any problem, we are going to catch the error. And what's that error is? So for example, if the user tried to like log in with a different email ID, or the email ID that haven't been used to sign up before, then we are going to just check that whether the data or the error we are getting that the user is not found, then we are going to just pass that snack bar that the no user found for that email. Now for an example, if the user try to enter the wrong password for a mistake, not try, they will enter the wrong password for a mistake, then we are going to check that whether they are entering a wrong password. If it is yes, then we are going to just show the text that wrong password provided by the user. So this is how we are going to just check the login function, which by using a user login function, right? Now here again I use a 3 text field, but I think so for our login page we just need a 2 text field. So for the 2 text field we need, I'll remove this name controller because we don't need this, and we'll just remove the name here as well. Yeah. So once we do this, now in the user login function we have just passed this, yeah, which is like a password controller and mail controller. Like this 2 text fields should be filled, and if it is filled, then we are going to call the user login function. So this is all the simple process that we are going to handle. Now first I'm going to simply sign up in the app, and then I'm going to use the same email ID to log in, just to show you how the login feature will work. So here I just need to first enter the name. So I'll just write Ayush Gupta, and here I just need to pass the email ID, which is like ayush123@gmail.com, and then I need to enter the password. Now we'll click to this create account button, and here you will see that yes, we have registered successfully. Now I'll use the same ID to log in. Yeah, so I'll just move and we'll just enter the again email ID, which is like 123@gmail.com, and the password ayush123. Now again the password is not in the dotted form. Now you know that how you need to convert that. So I just need to pass auth secure text to true, something like this. Now we'll click to this login button and let's see. So it says a wrong password provided by the user. You can't see that text of that thing, so you just need to change the color to white, then you can see this. Or you can just change the snack bar color also. So you can just change the snack bar color, which is like a background color, and we can just pass colors dot white. Yeah, something like this. And here I need to do something because I think so we haven't passed a controller till now. Yeah, so that's a mistake. So I need to just pass a controller, password controller, and here I just need to pass the controller, which is like a mail controller. Yeah, you can also change the color here as well for this error. So I just need to change the background color, not white, we can just keep it red. Yeah, okay, and we can just copy this background color and we'll paste it something over here. We'll just change the text color to white. Yeah, so this is what we have done. Now I just need to log in, so I'll use ayush123@gmail.com and the password ayush123, and we'll click to this login button and we'll wait, and you can see that we have successfully logged in with the same ID that I've used to sign up in that. So as you can see that our email authentication feature is working brilliantly, and we can successfully sign up and log in by using our email authentication. So our email authentication part is done. I just need to pass a bottom name rather than home. You can see that in our fitness app in the home page, you can see that here we have just shown the completed workouts, which is like 12, two workouts in progress, and the time spent, right? So these are the section that we are going to simply change in a real time. Now, how we are going to manage all these things? So here you can see that I've just created some section which is like discover new workouts, and if I click to the stretching, I will move to the stretching section. Yeah, so here you can see that in the stretching I've added all the exercise that related to the stretching category, which is like calf stretch, cat cow stretch, shoulder stretch, chest stretch, hamstring stretch. So these are the stretching exercise that I've simply shown in the stretching category. Now here, if I want to like perform any of the specific exercise and want to like update my status, so I'm by status I mean this status, like how much workouts I have done, it is in progress, or how much time I have spent to do that respective exercise. Yeah, so I'll click to this stretching, and here you can see that there are all the exercise related to the stretching. Now I'll click to this calf stretch. Now you can see that in the calf stretch I've just created this simple screen. Now here in the calf stretch you can see that this is the detail just I have written to show the calf stretch. This is a workout timer. Now what this workout timer will do, so when I click to this, you can see the timer will start, and as I've told you that for this exercise we are going to spend like 10 minutes, so it's going to simply start this timer, and you can see that this black color will be completely show like how much time has been left. So it's going to fill like up to 10 minutes, and we are going to simply can stop this, can play this. So this is the timer that we have added, right? Now here you can see that there is a section which is like a total set. Like for example, here you can see that how much total set I have done and a repetition count. So what I'm going to do is that the main idea to like manage like how much workouts I have completed. Please hear it like give your full attention like what I'm trying to explain, so that you will get what I'm trying to explain you. Yeah, now you can see that in the home page there is a section name which is like a completed workout. Now how I will calculate that, let me explain you. So you can see that for this exercise I need to do a 10 repetition and a 2 set. Now as soon as the set reaches to 2, then we can simply know that the user or the viewer, I think the user who are using this app and doing exercise have completed their calf stretch exercise, and we are going to simply count as 1. So what the basic idea I'm going to do over here, let me explain you again. So if the total set reaches to that respective set that we need to do for this exercise, which is 2, so once the total set reaches to 2, we are going to count that like a specific exercise has been done. So you can see that in the home page there is a section name which is like a completed workout. So this is a section I'm talking about this. Now we'll move to the in progress section. So how I'm going to manage the in progress section? So as soon as the user tap to this time, or you can say tap to this play button, and the timer starts running, this means that the user have started their exercise. Now this will going to count as an ongoing exercise. Yeah, so we are going to manage ongoing exercise something like this. So this is for the in progress workout. Now how much time I spent, so how we are going to calculate that? So for example, if there is total sets 2 has been achieved, and now I'm going to simply calculate the time, like this exercise we need to do for the 10 minutes. So I'm going to simply calculate that the 10 minutes has been reached. So this is what I'm thinking, that how we can simply manage this workout app. Yeah, now I haven't added a execution for this. I've just explained you how I'm going to manage this. I've just created some pages. As I've told you that if you want to get a source code for this fitness app, I'll provide in the link in the description box. You can get that complete source code and can simply learn about this fitness app. Yeah, I've just created this page which is exercise detail page. Now I'm going to show you how we are going to simply manage all these things. Yeah, so here I will move to the signup.dart, and once we move over here, now I am thinking that we can just add some of the fields. Now what that respective fields would be. So as I told you that we are going to show the how much workout has been completed. So I'm going to just create one section which is like completed, and we'll just keep it 0 as soon as the user sign up. So this is the first thing, like as the user, like none of the workouts is completed because they have just signed up in the app. Yeah, and how much time they had spent. So I just need to pass a time, and in the time I'll just pass like 0 seconds. Yeah, so I just need to pass 0. I'll just show the time, the seconds, and we'll convert that in the minute. Yeah, and then I need to show like how much is on the progress, and we are going to just update that in the real time. Yeah, so for example, if the total sets has been achieved to 2, we are going to decrease the progress so that we can just manage that it has been completed and it's not going to count in a progress. So we are going to manage all these things, and that will be really cool idea. Yeah, so I just keep it 0 here as well. Yeah, so once we do this, now I'm going to manage all this thing. So I'll just move to the exercise detail page, and now I'm going to like when the user will tap to this, we are going to simply increase the count. So let me show you how we are going to handle that case. So I'm going to just create an integer, and in the integer I'll just pass like count, and in the count we'll just pass a default count which is like 1. Okay, or default count will be 0. It starts from 0, so we can just pass default count to 0. And now I'm going to just manage one thing, which will be like I'm going to show the count something over here. So I just need to write count dot to string. Now I'm going to just wrap up the container with a gesture detector, and as soon as the user tap to this plus icon, I need to increase the count by 1. So I'm going to just pass like on tap, and in the on tap I just need to pass a gesture. Okay, gesture detector I've already passed, so I'm passing that. Yeah, so I just need to pass count equals to count plus 1. Okay, it will just increase the count and will just pass a set state. Now for example, if I'll click to this minus button or a decrease button, then we need to just decrease the count by 1. So I just need to wrap up the container back with a gesture detector, and in the on tap method I will just show you one thing how we are going to manage this. I just pass count is equals to count minus 1, and we'll just pass a set state. Now I'm going to just refresh this page and we'll just show you. So I'll just move over here, calf stretch. Now I'll just click to this. You can see that how the repetition has been increasing. Now I click to this. You can see that how the repetition is decreasing. Now once I reach to 0, I don't want that to go to minus 1. Now to handle this case, I'm going to just pass a if condition, and in the if condition I'll just pass like we need to check that the respective condition should be true. Then we are going to decrease it by minus 1. So what I'm going to do is that count value should not be less than or equals to 0. I hope it's less than. Yeah, so let's test this back again. Now I'll click to this. Okay, now let's decrease this. Okay, it's going to minus 1, so I just need to pass like should not be less than 0. Yeah, now let's test this back again. Okay, so now I'm pressing to this minus icon, nothing is happening. It's not going minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So this is what we can do over here. Now here, once I reaches to 10, I need to just increase my total set to 1. So what I'm going to do is that, let me show you. So what I'm going to do is that if like we can just pass like int, we can just pass set, and the default value of set will be 0, and then I need to just pass the set value. So for the set I just need to pass like set, and in the set I just need to pass dot to string, something like this. Now here I just need to increase the set by 1. So I just need to write set equals to set plus, sorry, not like this. I just need to check that if it reaches to 10. So what I'm going to do is that if set value should be not, if it reaches to 10, then we are going to increase the set by 1. Not set value, count value is reaches to 10, then we just need to pass set equals to set plus 1. So it'll just increase by 1. So let me test this how the thing will work. So I just need to first refresh or restart this app. We'll just move to the stretching this here. Now I'll click to this. Let's see, 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yeah, so here you can see that as soon as I reaches to 1, it reaches to 1, the repetition reaches to 10. Now I need to just make the repetition to 0 so that they can start another set, right? So I just need to pass a count value to 0, something like this. Yeah, so let's test this back again. So let's restart this again. We'll just move to the stretching, calf stretch. We'll just click to this. Okay, we'll reach this to 8 9 10. So it's one set, and you can see that now the count value is again 0. Now I'll just increase to 10. So now once it reaches to set 2, two sets has been done, we are going to show that the progress like this workout has been completed. So we need to just manage the value in the sign up page. Yeah, so as I have shown you the sign up process, like I have just signed up in the app and I haven't added any necessary fields that I have shown over here. So let me add some necessary fields in the Firebase, and then we are going to manage this completed time and progress thing. Yeah. Okay, so here in the field, I just need to first pass a completed, and we'll just pass to 0, something like this. We'll add this. Now we need a completed is done. Now I need a time. So in the time, as I've told you, that time we are going to show in the seconds. So the time will also be 0, and then I need a progress. So I just need to write progress, and again we'll change to 0. I mean add to 0. Now I can think so we can manage this case. So now here what I'm going to do, as I've told you, that as soon as the set value reaches to 2, we need to just increase that a completed workout thing. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is that here we'll move to the detail page, exercise detail page, and we'll just pass like if the set value reaches to 2, then we are going to just manage that case. So how I'm going to I will just update that thing. But as you know that we need to just get a completed value, because if we won't get a completed value, we can't increase or decrease by 1. So not decrease, we need to increase by 1. Why will decrease by 1? So we need to increase the value by 1. So first we need to get a value like how much completed workouts is there. For example, if there is completed value is 10. So now to increase by 1 and to update by 11, first I need to know that how much completed workout is there. So if it is 10, then we need to just increase by 1. So for that I just need to first get how much workout has been completed. So that's the main idea. I think so you're getting what I'm trying to explain. If you think like if you are facing any problem to understand me, I'll just repeat that. Please to 30 seconds back, listen me again, then you can simply find the solution what I'm trying to explain. Right now here I just need to create a function. That function will simply move to my profile and get the all things like completed, progress, and the time. Right, then we can simply manage all the things. So let me create that function. Yeah, so here you can see that I have just created one string which is like ID, completed, progress, and the time. Now I'm going to just get the I'm going to just wrote a function which is like get the shared pref. Now this function will simply get the ID. Now what this ID is, this is my respective ID. As I've told you that we are going to provide the unique ID to the each user. So as now you can see that this is the use of a shared preference, and throughout shared preference I can simply get an ID of my ID, like my specific ID that I got. So once I get my ID, I can simply pass to the function name which is like a get data fields. Now what this get data field is, now this field or get data field will simply call the respective field like it says completed, progress, and the time. Now once we they get the respective data from this respective field, we are going to just manage all the things. So this is the function that I have created. I hope it's very clear. Now let's move, and here as I've told you that once our set reaches to 2, we need to just increase the completed by 1. Yes, so how we are going to do is that I'm going to just use int, and we just need to update completed workouts. We can write updated completed, just keep it, let's keep it short. You can just write int.parse, and in int.parse I'm going to just parse out the string. So what I'm going to do is that I'll just use a plus button. We'll just use int.parse back again. Now sorry, we can just write we need to increase by 1. So I just need to parse the value. So what value we need to parse? So as we have just got a completed string, so we just need to pass like this, and we need to just update that function. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy this function back again, and I just need to write update completed workouts. So I just need to write update completed workouts, something like this, workouts. We can just write like this. Now here I just need to remove the map because we don't need the map, and here I just need to pass the ID which is like Firebase firestore.instance.collection users ID, and we need to just update our which field, which is like in completed field. So I just need to pass our completed field and the value. So here I just need to first pass a string which will be like completed, like how much value we need to pass completed. And here I just need to do something like this, because we need to update a field. So I just need to write completed, and we need to update our completed field. So we need to just pass like completed. Yeah, so something like this. Now our function is ready. Now let's call this and let's see how the thing will work. Right now here I'm going to just write await. So I'm first, let's pass async await Firebase, not Firebase, sorry, database methods dot update completed workouts. We need to just pass the user ID and what is an updated completed count. So I just need to pass to string. So I just need to pass into string. So this is how we can just increase the set value. Now let me show you how the things are working. So I just move to the stretching. We'll move over here. We just need to increase this. We'll just reach to 10. And once it's one set, now we need to just pass the another set. So here you can see that it shows a 2 set. Now let's see what the data has been updated. So here you can see that the completed value has been increased from 0 to 1. Yeah, now I want that once the set has been completed, the count should not be increased back again. So what I'm going to do is that, okay, let's keep it normally. If you are thinking that how we can manage this, but if user want to do some more sets, they can do this. I think so that is okay if we'll leave the count as it is. Now here, as I've told you that when I tap to this play button, we need to just increase our in progress value as well. Yeah, so here I just move over here, and where I'm tapping this, so in the on press method, like here, I'm going to just manage the thing. So for that is running. Yeah, if it is running, then no. If it's a start timer, then I need to just pass like this over here. So first I'm going to just write int updated progress. I need to just first update the value, then we need to use the function. So I just need to updated progress, and here I just need to pass int dot parse, and we need to parse the progress value. So I just need to pass progress, and we'll just increase by 1, something like this. And once we do this, then we can just pass the thing. Okay, it's on double. Okay, it's progress. Okay, it's over here. I guess we can just pass progress 1 over here, because there are 2 with a same name, so that's why it's creating a problem. So progress 1, I can just write like this, progress 1. Okay, it's right, I guess. Now once we do this, now we can just call the function. So for the function, we'll move over here, we'll copy this directly, and we'll just paste it something over here, and we'll just write updated completed updated ongoing progress. Yeah, ongoing progress. Yeah, and here I just need to pass the progress value. So I just need to write progress. Now one more thing I want to tell you, that when you're writing the field name, make sure that it should be exact. Please don't be in a hurry just to write a field name, because if there will be any mismatch in the field name, then you will say that Shivam, we can't update the value. So please be sure that when you're writing the field name, it should be exact. When you're writing the image file name, it should be exact. It's a lots of patience work. Like coding is not like you can just do like in panic. So you can't code in panic. So you just need to be calm, do some meditations and all. Yeah, and just try to code with some patience. Yeah, now once we do this thing here, update ongoing progress, now we'll move to the detail page. Okay, exercise detail page. Now here I'm going to just write like await. Okay, first let's pass async, then we need to just pass await. So I just need to write async await database methods dot update progress, ongoing progress, and we need to just pass first ID, then a progress value. So I just need to write updated progress dot to string, something like this. Yeah, so once we do this, now we just need to pass a null check. Let's test our ongoing progress as well. So we'll hot restart this. We'll just move over here. Now I'll click to this. Let's see what's going to happen. So here you can see the timer has been started, and the progress value also be increased by 1. So it simply says that the progress workout, like the ongoing workout that are in progress, is 1. So that's a value we have just increased. Now once we do all this thing, now here what I'm going to do is that, as I've told you that we are going to show that how much time has been spent to that respective workout. Now for example, if the 2 sets has been done, Now once the to set has been done, we are going to just add the 10 minutes. I guess 10 minutes will be in seconds. I think so it will be like 10 into 60. Okay, 10 minutes we can just convert it, like while multiplying by 60 it's converted into seconds, right? So that's a thing we need to manage. So it will be like 600 seconds. So I just need to update that. So first I'm going to just write await. Okay, not okay, it's over here. So I just need to first manage the thing. So I just need to write int. We need to write updated time is equals to int dot parse. We need to just first get a time value. So I just need to get a time value plus I just need to pass 600, something like this, yeah. And then I need to just pass a function. So I need to copy this function, we'll just paste it over here, and we just need to write update ongoing time, ongoing, or we can just write update time spent, time spent. So you just need to first pass the time value, which is in seconds, and then we need to just pass the field name, which is also important, which is like time, and the value, which is like a time, yeah. So this is what we can do. Now here I just need to pass a function name, which is like database methods dot update time spent. Here I just need to pass the id and the updated time value. So I just need to pass updated time dot to string, something like this, yeah. So once we do this, I think so it's ready and we can just show all the value now. So let me write this, or not write this, we need to copy this function so that we can show the values and all, yeah. So let me copy this complete thing and we just move to the home page, and in the home page I'm going to just paste it something over here so that we can manage all the things, yeah. Now here I need to call all the string as well. So let's move to the detail page, and here I just need to copy this all the things. I think so this is enough. We'll just paste it something over here. We just need to call a shared preference, then we need to call this function as well. I guess it's okay. Now here I just need to first pass the value. So the value which will be like completed, okay. So this is what we can just show, the completed, which is like a progress. So I just need to write progress 1, and then it's how much time has been spent. So I just need to pass a time spent. Okay, so this is what we are directly show in seconds, or we can show in minute. Let me see how the things will work, yeah. So it's written on minutes, so we need to just convert in minute. So here you can see that when I'll simply hot restart the app, you can see that it will show the null check error. Now to handle this case, I'm going to just do one thing. We'll just pass like if the progress 1 value is equals to null. I mean that we haven't called the progress value from the server and it's null, then we are going to just show that a progress, circular progress indicator, and we'll just enter this and we'll just tell that it's loading, yeah. So once we get a workout completed value, here you can see that we have just got all the values, like how much workout has been completed, how much is in progress. Now we need to do one thing, like we need to just convert the seconds into minutes, right? Now how we'll do that? You know that how we can do that. I think so we can divide by 60, right? Okay, it's like divided by 60, so like it's 180 seconds, then it's 3 minutes, right? So we can just like this, which is like time equals to time divide by, and we can just pass like divide by 60. Okay, we need to just pass in dot parse over here because the value will not work like this, yeah. So what I'm going to do is that we can just pass like string. We can't store a string value like this. Okay, so we can just write int updated time, or convert in minutes or something, yeah. And we can just pass like in dot parse, we can just pass time, and in the time I just need to pass divide sign. Don't use module, use a divide sign, and then we need to just pass like divide by 60, something like this. So we are facing some error. It says that we need to just pass in double. We can do that. Let's pass in double, yeah. Okay, we need to also store that in double as well. Okay, so here it is done. Now we need to just pass like time value. So I just need to write time is equals to updated time dot to string. We'll just convert in string, yeah. So this is what we have done. I think so now we can get an value. Okay, now let's, in the time spent, I'm going to do one thing. Let's pass like 600 over here, which is like 10 minutes, right? So let's see how the thing will work. So we'll simply hot restart this app, and you can see that it simply shows a 10 minutes over here. So 600 seconds is 10 minutes. Yeah. So here you can see that we can just update all the things, and I've shown you how we can simply handle all this case. And this is I've done just for the stretching, which is like for the calf stretch. You can simply manage all the exercise and all. I've just shown you like how the things will work and how we can just manage the thing. If I code all the things and will just tell you that I will just code each and everything, that will just not make a sense, because I'm here to teach you, not to like feed you. Yeah. So here I'm going to just told you the complete process how we are going to manage all these things. Yeah. Now once we do this, here you can see that this is the name. Now as I've told you that, or as you have seen that, we have also stored the name in the shared preference. So for the shared preference, I'm going to just call the name here as well. So I just need to write name is equals to await, and we need to just pass a shared preference helper dot get, and we need to get the user name. And once we get the name, we are done, and we can just pass the name directly over here. So I just need to first write plus name, something like this. Again, it's a null check, so I just need to refresh this page. Okay, so here you can see that it simply shows my name, which is like Ayush Gupta. Yeah. Now we have almost done for this fitness app. We just need to create a workout page and a profile page. I think so we have done for our fitness app. Yeah. So that's a simple app, but I think so through this simple app you got to know how we can just manage all the things and how we can just create a fitness app. There are some more things. This is just a simple app just to for a beginners to understand like how the things work and all. Yeah.